Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Today our group gonna present about our system, which is Smart Attendance Management System or Smart Attend. This is our group members. Myself, Muhammad Syafiq Azrin bin Zainura, and then Muhammad Hanif bin Ayub, then Muhammad Zaim bin Muhammad Azlan. The third one is Aimi bin Muhammad Nazim, and then the last one is Ahmad Fahim bin Sazali. Now I'm gonna talk about our project problem statement and project scope. The problem with manual attendance, it is very slow and also prone to error, and it is very vulnerable to proxy fraud. There is no real-time tracking, the reporting is bothersome, and the administrative workload is very high. Our system Smart Attend addresses these challenges through automation by using QR code for students to easily scan and key in their attendance, facial recognition to confirm the student identity, and role-based access for students to see their attendance record and the lecturer to see their student attendance record and administrator to manage this system.
So we move on to the key functional requirement. We got the smart attend is designed to solve the problem of manual attendance by focusing on four core functions. First one is secure authentication, session management, QR code attendance, and report generation. For the secure authentication, every user log in with role-based access. Student, lecturers, and admin each see only what they need. For the session management, lecturers can create and manage attendance session for each classes, ensuring accurate tracking. For the QR code attendance, students simply scan a QR code to mark their presence, eliminating proxy attendance. And for the last one, report generation, the system authentication generate attendance reports that can be exported and searched, saving hours of manual works. Moving to the next one, which is key non-functional requirement. We got performance. Performance is the system respond in under 5 seconds, even with more than 100 users logged in at once. Then security, the password encrypted communication is secure with HTTPS and role-based control protect sensitive data. The one is reliability. We aim for 95% uptime with fault tolerant design so the system is dependable during official time like exam. The last one is usability. Finally, the interface is user friendly for all roles, student, lecturers, and administrators.
And now, let's talk about the use case diagram. This diagram is show there are three main user interacting with the system. For the first actor is the student. They can log in, scan, record attendance, verify their identity, and view their attendance history. For the lecturer, it's the responsibility to create the attendance section, monitoring attendance, analyze the student record, and generate report. And the last is administrator. This user uh, can manage the user information and maintain the centralized database. So this interaction ensure that every user only has access to the function relate to their role. So next, I'm going to talk about the activity diagram, which is describe the workflow of the system. For example, is the student login uh, process. The student enter their correct username and password, and the system validate the information before granting the access. In record attendance process, the student scan a QR code. The system verify the student GPS and functional identity before record the attendance. Uh, this this help for prevent the proxy attendance. So for the lecture, the system provide the workflow of monitoring the attendance, analyze the student attendance pattern, and generate report and make attendance correcting when needed. So for administrator, the admin, the activity diagram will show how the user information is managed and how the centralized the database to ensure all the attendance record remain accurate and up to date. So for overall, the diagram provide a clear understanding on how our project smart attendance system work and how each user interact with the system, how the attendance process is carried out and more efficiently. Thank you.
Okay, so now we have the system architecture overview. We have three layers, three-tier architecture connecting presentation, application logic, and data layers via a REST API over HTTPS. Okay, so now we can see from the presentation layer is a student app and the admin web. And then when we go to the second tier, we can see this authentication service, QR scans, face recognition, notification engine, and reporting analytics models. For the third layer is a data layer. So this is where all the data of every student is at. So the tech stack, Java or PHP backend, Apache web server, MySQL database, REST API over HTTPS, mobile app for students, web app for lecturers and administrators.
Now I will explain the design models of our smart attend system, starting with the class diagram. The class diagram here shows how the system is organized into different modules, with each module handling a specific responsibility. This design makes the system easier to maintain, update, and expand in the future. So the first module is the authentication module, which manages user login, user roles, and access control to ensure that only authorized users can access the system. And next is the QR attendance module, uh, responsible for generating and scanning QR codes for attendance recording. The next one is attendance session module that allows lecturers to create and manage attendance sessions for each class, while the report module generates attendance reports that can be viewed or exported when needed. And there are additional modules such as user management and attendance history that help administrators manage users and keep a complete record of attendance activities.
Okay, now we'll be showing you the class diagram. For this class diagram, we have a superclass and a subclass. For the subclass is a user, and the subclasses are students, administrator, and the lecturer. And then, so for what this shows is all how the system flows and stuff. So the user has notifications, and for the students, it can record the attendance, and then the attendance record, and then the attendance record can make a report. And then what else is there? There's a lecturer. Lecturer can go into a course. Uh, Student can also go into a course. So for the course, the course every course has an attendance session. So and then that attendance session has a QR code service.
Then moving on to the component diagram. This diagram illustrates how the different parts of Smart Attend communicate with one another. And so as you can see, the presentation layer, which includes the mobile application for students and the web application for lecturers and administrators, sends requests through a secure REST API for over the HTTPS. And these requests are processed by the business logic layer, which handles the system's main functions before accessing the data layer to retrieve or store information in the database. This layered architecture separates responsibilities between components, making the system more secure, scalable, and easy to maintain. And so, in conclusion, Smart Attend automates and secures attendance tracking, eliminating manual errors and proxy attendance. It saves time, reduces fraud, and delivers instant, reliable reporting for all stakeholders. That's all from us. Thank you for your attention.